Hey guys, how's it going? We're in the dungeon tonight. I'm Happy Wax.
Karl Headblaster.
Jimmy. You'll notice Axemaster's absent tonight. He's off in Mexico fighting zombies and vampires. So he should be back soon, we hope. We'll see how the battle goes. But Karl's filling in for him tonight. And yeah, we got... what movie are we doing tonight?
The Frightners.
The Frightners. Awesome flick.
So The Frightners is directed by Peter Jackson, none other. It stars Michael J.Fox as Frank Bannister, Trini Alvarado as Dr. Linsky, Peter Dobson as Ray Linsky, John Aston as the judge, Jake Busey as Johnny Bartlett, and Jeffrey Coombs as Milton Dammers.
You like you, Jeffrey Coombs. So, okay, well, before we get into it, let's watch the trailer.
All right.
Watch the trailer?
Sounds good.
Okay, let's watch the trailer.
There has been a destructive force unleashed on this town such as I have never seen.
Oh my God, I don't believe this is not happening!
We have got a poltergeist!
Okay, well, folks, I can do a clearance, but it's not going to be cheap. Although I do offer a 6-month guarantee.
That fellow takes us totally for granted.
Hey, Stuart, in or out, huh?
Frank Bannister had a remarkable ability
Psychic investigator?
to communicate with the dead.
You can see spirits?
Emanations are normally confined to the cemetery,
You cannot push spirits around!
although they do escape.
And an uncanny knack
We're gonna scare the living daylights out of your parents.
for making a profit off the living.
We're supposed to be his business partners.
Everyone says that you're a fraud, but I've seen what you can do.
Give it up, Frank. Death ain't no way to make a living.
But now, some things put the fear of death in the living
What is happening to me?
and send the dead running for their lives.
I've seen a figure in a cape.
That was the soul collector. When your number's up, that's it.
Frank, we got problems. All these murders that have been going on in Fairwater, they're gonna pin them on you.
From Universal Pictures and Robert Zemeckis
You're next, pal.
and acclaimed director Peter Jackson.
We don't stop till the screaming starts. You dig?
The Frightners.
Gives me goosebumps, eh?
Yes.
It's a good movie. Okay, you go ahead.
So I remember when this movie first came out, it scared the crap out of me. I was a young boy, and yeah, it doesn't really look scary to some people, but it actually scared the crap out of me. It was one of my favorite movies at the times. It was actually the first Peter Jackson movie that I've ever seen, and it still sticks. And I have to say, Jeffrey Coombs' character in this movie was by far my favorite.
Yeah, he does play some pretty freaky characters in his movies throughout his movie career there. Yeah, Peter Jackson's an awesome director. I mean, anyone that's seen his earlier work like Bad Taste or Dead Alive or any of those movies knows that he's awesome. And I think this might even have been one of his first movies over here, kind of in America. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I thought it was a great movie. I like it. I like Michael J. Fox. I like comedies. I don't per se. I don't really like comedy horrors, but there's a few exceptions, like Shaun of the Dead, and this movie is one of those exceptions. Do you know what I mean? They kind of blend it in well, so you're not like, ugh, you know what I mean? Like, so it gets to the point of being stupid. But I mean, when you fill a screen full of good actors and you've got an awesome storyline with a great director, I mean, stuff like this happens, and I thought it was great. You know what I mean? Like, there's just enough laughs, there's just enough scares. The special effects are amazing. You know what I mean? Like the ghost sequences, and Arlie Emery, the sergeant. I mean, any movie he's in is fantastic. I mean, I love this guy. So, yeah, for me, I would give it probably a 7.5 or an 8. So I definitely like this movie.
I would also give it a 7.5.
Yeah,
for sure.
definitely. So I'm sure this movie's, it's been around for a while. You know, it's done the TV run and all that sort of stuff. But any chance you get to see this movie, if you haven't seen it, I don't know if you've been under a rock or you don't have cable or no access to a video store, but I mean, if you get a chance, watch this movie because it really is good. So, alrighty, we're good?
Yes, we are.
Okay, then that's it. And, I guess we'll see you next time on the Doomgoryum report. See you guys later.
Bye-bye.
All right.